Chapter 2. Duties and Responsibilities. Section 2-1. Basic maintenance-related duties and responsibilities for key unit personnel. A. Battalion Commander. 1. Monitors battalion's overall maintenance readiness. 2. Develops and implements instructions and expectations to company commanders which adhere to regulations governing maintenance activities. 3. Advises higher headquarters of maintenance issues and trends. 4. Ensures subordinate commanders are present during command maintenance. 5. Establishes maintenance priorities, goals, and objectives to ensure optimal use of funds and resources for personnel, tools, facilities, repair parts, publications, time, training, and records. 6. Chairs battalion maintenance meetings with subordinate commanders and maintenance staff at a prescribed interval. B. Battalion Executive Officer. 1. Serves as the principal assistant and advisor to the battalion commander in maintenance matters. 2. Serves as Battalion Maintenance Readiness Officer. 3. Coordinates battalion commander's calendar for all maintenance events. 4. Ensures staff officers sync with companies to support equipment maintenance. 5. Recommends changes to the maintenance program as required. 6. Conducts maintenance meetings with company XOs, MT, MCS, S4, and motor sergeants at prescribed intervals, also sets the battle rhythm. 7. Ensures battalion maintenance SOP is read, understood, and followed. 8. Evaluates the maintenance program through frequent on-the-spot inspections, walkthroughs, and report evaluations. 9. Conducts weekly motor pool closeout. 10. Advises battalion commander on weekly leader PMCS class schedule. 11. Coordinates battalion-level inspections for subordinate units. C. Battalion Command Sergeant Major. 1. Attends scheduled maintenance periods. 2. Ensures company first sergeant and first-line leaders are present during command maintenance and other scheduled maintenance periods. 3. Manages skilled talent in the battalion based on gains, losses, strengths, and weaknesses. 4. Checks maintenance facilities to uphold strict safety and procedural standards. 5. Oversees maintenance training program. 6. Enforces maintenance standards. D. Battalion Staff, excluding SPO. 1. Battalion S1 Responsibilities. A. Requests maintenance publications and maintains records of due and publications. B. Processes driver and mechanic awards, verifying that the soldier has met the qualifications in accordance with AR 600-55. C. Maintains all assigned equipment to readiness standards. 2. Battalion S2 Responsibilities. A. Reviews motor pool security plans are aligned with local policies and regulations. B. Conducts periodic assistance inspections for security compliance. C. Maintains all assigned equipment to readiness standards. 3. Battalion S3 Responsibilities. A. Ensures scheduled services and command maintenance periods are listed on unit training calendars. B. Record inspections and maintenance events on battalion training calendar. C. Tracks all training and additional skill identifier, ASI, requirements, authorizations, and certifications. D. Coordinate with the MT and SPO for maintenance support of training exercises and operations. E. Maintain all assigned equipment to readiness standards. 4. Battalion S4 Responsibilities. A. Provide logistical assistance to obtain special tools and non-GSA items. B. Provide oversight of supply rooms and training to supply clerks. C. Coordinates maintenance facility repair and facility work orders. D. Maintains all assigned equipment to readiness standards. 5. Battalion S6 Responsibilities. A. Informs battalion XO and commander of maintenance status of all assigned communications equipment in the battalion. B. Supervises technical training for all signal equipment operators. C. Recommends changes or additions to the communications SSL. D. Inspects the communications maintenance operations of the units to ensure completeness and accuracy of records and adherence to policies. E. Supports command maintenance radio checks and maintains a log of checks. F. Provides communication technicians to support weekly maintenance and scheduled services. G. Establishes and maintains a program that checks communications equipment. H. Coordinates battalion communication exercises in order to validate the serviceability of communication equipment. E. Company Commander. 1. Responsible for the unit-level maintenance for all assigned or loaned equipment. 2. Responsible for the unit preventive maintenance program. 3. Responsible for scheduling weekly command maintenance periods, supervised by all levels of command, conducted as an operation. 4. Interviews and assigns qualified personnel for all equipment. 5. Reviews and signs dispatches. 6. Maintains current combat slant or status of mission-critical equipment. 7. Set motor pool standards according to recommendation from higher echelons. 8. Provide personal interest and direction to establish an effective CMDP. 9. Responsible for appointing personnel and writing to the following additional duties: A. Unit Maintenance Officer and NCO. B. Unit CMDP Coordinator. C. Reset Officer. D. Safety Officer and NCO. E. Unit Records Coordinator or Records Manager. F. Environmental Compliance Officer or NCO, Primary and Alternate. G. Unit AOAP Monitor. H. License Instructors, Primary and Alternate. I. License Examiners, Primary and Alternate. J. Night Vision Device License Instructors, Primary and Alternate. K. Unit TMDE Monitor. L. Tool Room Custodian, SATS. M. Key Control Custodian. N. Battery Maintenance Operator, Primary and Alternate. O. Radiation Safety Officer. P. CBRN or CBurn, Primary and Assistant, and CBurn Officer. Q. Armorer, Primary and Assistant, and Arms Room Officer. R. Corrosion Prevention Control Program Monitor. S. Physical Security Officer and NCO. T. QA/QC Inspectors. U. GCSS Army Access Administrator. V. Unit Dispatcher. W. Authorized Access for Shop or Bench Stock. X. MMIS Monitor. F. Company Executive Officer. 1. Supervises the unit's maintenance program. 2. Monitors the instruction, licensing, preventive maintenance, and technical training of equipment operators. 3. Ensures compliance with vehicle dispatching procedures. 4. Reports equipment status and the efficiency of the unit's preventive maintenance program to help commander visualize maintenance capabilities, shortfalls, and/or challenges. 5. Ensures assigned equipment is maintained in accordance with -10 and -20 level TMs and synchronizes PMCS efforts across the platoons. 6. Ensures adequate time and facility availability to train soldiers on performance of PMCS, completion of the DA Form 5988-E and proper operation of equipment. 7. Ensures operators and mechanics are present for scheduled services and during command maintenance periods. 8. Reconciles DA Form 5988-E to ensure new faults are verified by a mechanic, parts are placed on order, or repair is coordinated. 9. Ensures all basic issue items, BII, are on hand and serviceable or on order. 10. Schedules maintenance of all equipment requiring external maintenance support. 11. Oversees the Army Oil Analysis Program for the unit. 12. Oversees the TMDE program for the unit. 13. Monitors operator selection, training, and testing to ensure adequate accomplishment of the company mission. 14. Keeps OIC and/or NCOIC informed of NMC equipment as conditions change. 15. Enforces motor pool standards set forth by the commander. G. Company First Sergeant. 1. The First Sergeant is responsible for the professional development of the non-commissioned officers. In relation to this SOP, the First Sergeant is responsible for such actions necessary to achieve professionalism in the unit relating to standards and discipline of maintenance operations and equipment readiness. 2. Ensures maximum participation during command maintenance periods. 3. Ensures maintenance training is incorporated into the training schedule for all soldiers in the unit. 4. Coordinates operator availability for scheduled services. 5. Enforces motor pool standards set forth by the commander. 6. Balances skill in the maintenance platoon and field maintenance teams, cross-levels personnel to ensure the right mechanics are in the right position. 7. Advises and requests personnel moves within the maintenance platoon. H. Supply NCO, or Specialist, 92 Yankee. 1. Maintains inventory of all Class II items requested for unit maintenance operations. 2. Understands unit logistics operations in deployed and garrison environments. 3. Conducts and supervises PMCS in accordance with operator's manual on all equipment and material maintained by unit supply personnel. 4. Informs Company Commander of Combat Support Systems, CSS, requirements and provides CSDP support to unit. 5. Ensures the company maintenance NCOIC and or OIC are aware of all property book transfers. Assigns end items, systems, and subsystems in GCSS Army. 6. Prepares and submits Class 9 shortage requests in a timely manner. I. C. Burns Specialist, 74 Delta. 1. Advises company commander on C-burn operations, training, and maintenance. 2. Maintains service packets and supply accountability of C-burn equipment. 3. Supervises PMCS on all company C-burn equipment. 4. Monitors service schedule using the T-code ZMP-RPT or hard copy ZMP-RPT. J. Unit Armorer, additional duty. 1. Maintains equipment records and services packets on all assigned weapons, night vision devices and ancillary equipment. 2. Maintains supply accountability of company weapons and sensitive items at all times, in accordance with all security regulations and as directed. 3. Maintains required publications for weapons systems and supported equipment. 4. Reports equipment status to the company XO, or maintenance officer daily. 5. Ensures field-level maintenance faults corrected or annotated, and correct parts are requisitioned and repaired in accordance with applicable technical manuals. 6. Maintains, accounts, and conducts bench stock inventories on bench stock, has list approved and signed by the maintenance officer semi-annually. 7. Monitors service schedule using the T-code ZMP-RPT or hard copy ZMP-RPT. K. Platoon Leader, additional duty. 1. Responsible for the total maintenance effort of the maintenance platoon. 2. Accountable for personnel, equipment, and platoon training events. 3. Coordinates with maintenance officer to ensure training requirements are aligned with mission. 4. Develops platoon tactical plans in coordination with external maintenance mission requirements. Examples include A. Sector sketches. B. Detailed maintenance workload qualified personnel. C. Tactical road march or convoy information for platoon. 5. Oversees PMCS program for platoon equipment. 6. Manages and oversees maintenance hand receipts. 7. Fulfills additional duties as assigned by the commander. L. Platoon Sergeant, additional duty. 1. Controls administrative functions of the platoon. 2. Ensures all equipment has an assigned primary and alternate operator. 3. Ensures platoon equipment is in a safe condition before operating. 4. Conducts unannounced informal inspections of platoon equipment. 5. Maintains an up-to-date troop to task for all soldiers in the platoon. The following positions are assigned to the Battalion Support Operations Section. M. Support Operations Officer, SPO, 90 Alpha. 1. Principal Assistant to the Commander on all matters pertaining to the Field Maintenance Mission, Primary Maintenance Officer for the Battalion. 2. Responsible to the Commander for management of combined efforts of the SPO Maintenance Section and all field maintenance teams. 3. Prioritizes the maintenance workload to support the Commander's mission based on priorities received from the Support Operations Section's Readiness Division. 4. Works closely with the maintenance technician to identify and correct problems that may affect unit readiness and efficiency. N. Battalion Maintenance Technician, MT, 915 Alpha. 1. Fulfills the role of technical expert for GCSS Army and organizational equipment. 2. Advises organization of maintenance teams. 3. Monitors the scheduling and performance of scheduled services. 4. Monitors the battalion quality assurance program. 5. Implements and monitors the maintenance, safety, modification work management, warranty, calibration, and oil analysis programs within the organization. 6. Conducts technical training for maintenance personnel. 7. Assists unit commanders in setting up PMCS training programs. 8. Monitors the flow and status of maintenance work orders, organizational and support, to ensure that timelines are achieved. 9. Monitors the flow and status of repair parts requisitions to ensure timelines are achieved and parts are picked up in a timely manner. 10. Conducts causative research for parts in GCSS Army and assists units in attaining frustrated, back-ordered, and stalled parts. 11. Implements production control procedures. A. Directs production control to ensure efficient workflow. B. Establishes shop policy and effective use of available personnel. C. Analyzes and consolidates data reports for higher headquarters. 12. Evaluates the overall unit and supported battalion PMCS operation. 13. Enforces the Army maintenance standard within battalion. 14. Assists the commander in planning tactical maintenance support. 15. Coordinates frequently with other support maintenance organizations to ensure that total logistics response time on work requests is kept to a minimum. CAR 750-1. Ensures that work request submission time and completed job pickup time are kept within the 3-day standard. 16. Addresses concerns to the commander when company training events or external taskings conflict with maintenance mission. 17. Assesses training and competence level of unit and supported battalion operators, crews, and maintenance personnel. 18. Plans, coordinates, and conducts command maintenance discipline program inspections and staff-assisted visits from battalion and ESC levels. 19. Requests support from the Army Field Support Battalion, AFSBN, or appropriate logistics assistance representative, LAR, for equipment as required. O. Maintenance Control Sergeant. 1. The Maintenance Control Sergeant is the access administrator for GCSS Army. 2. Assists the MT in the performance of duties. 3. Coordinates repair, service, and evacuation of equipment between the maintenance teams and support maintenance company. 4. Assesses and assigns all external maintenance support requests, if applicable. 5. Conducts CMDP and SAV inspections with MT. 6. Reviews open orders, Z-Saber, notifications or dispatches, I-Whiskey 28, orals, ZOA Rep, PGRs, VL06I, requisitions, EMI5 Alpha, and all evac maintenance work orders. 7. Maintains a daily ESR, ZOA Rep, and evacuation work order print with updated statuses from motor sergeants. 8. Ensures remarks on ESR are updated as conditions change. 9. Submits work requests when required for facility repairs. P. Equipment Records Parts NCO, ERPS, 92 Alpha 4. 1. The SPO ERPS NCO is the senior 92 Alpha in the battalion. 2. Access Administrator for GCSS Army. 3. Assists company clerks in the performance of duties. 4. Oversees all ERPS clerks in the battalion to identify training needs. 5. Monitors inbound, VL06I, report ensuring all units pick up daily. 6. Reviews open orders, Z-Saber, notifications or dispatches, I-Whiskey 28, orals, ZOA Rep, requisitions, ME5 Alpha, and all evacuated maintenance work orders. 7. Prints and maintains a daily ESR, ZOA Rep, and evacuation work order print. 8. Ensures proper system condition for open work orders. 9. Maintains shops, ZLWC_shops, and ensures jobs are evacuated appropriately. 10. Enforces strict manpower accounting processes, reviews manpower utilization daily in the CARD and GCSS Army. 11. Evacuates job orders to higher echelons for support maintenance. 12. Assists in parts research. 13. Oversees periodic inventory process to reduce excess and waste. 14. Requests expedite or supply assistance requests, SAR, for long lead time and backordered parts, escalates issues to higher. 15. Prepares and forwards ZOA Rep deletion memorandum for signature. 16. Assists units with walk-up requests for locally available parts, for parts not at the ISSA or AGU-1. The following position is assigned to the S4 section. Q. Mechanical Maintenance Management NCO, 91 Zulu 5. 1. Develop subordinates and core competencies of PMCS, fault recording and correction, dispatching in QA/QC. 2. Advises MT and Battalion XO on maintenance matters, trends, and personnel moves. 3. Supervises TAMS and Shop Supply List, SSL, procedures. A. Establishes maintenance repair priorities to ensure highest priority jobs are completed first. B. Monitors status of open jobs throughout workflow process to maximize shop operations. C. Manages resources to ensure repair parts are on hand when needed. D. Ensures maintenance teams have required technical manuals for troubleshooting and repairs. E. Supervises maintenance control logistics information systems, LIS, clerks in performance of their duties. 4. Assists in supervising quality control inspections. 5. Enforces safety standards within the motor pool. 6. Maintains the maintenance publications library, digital IETM. 7. Submits work requests to the installation facilities engineer when required. 8. Supervises recovery operations. 9. Establishes customer accounts with supporting maintenance and supply units in accordance with supporting unit SOPs, ARs, and DAPAMs using DA Form 1687, Notice of Delegation of Authority receipt for supplies, and a copy of the commander's assumption of command orders. 10. Enforces standards. 11. Links motor sergeant and/or senior mechanic to SPO maintenance section. The following positions are assigned to subordinate unit maintenance sections. R. Motor Sergeant. 1. Develop subordinates and core competencies of PMCS, fault recording and correction, dispatching in QA/QC. 2. Energizes team to get results by employing senior mechanic or shop foreman, directly responsible for all tasks subordinates complete. 3. Receives priorities from commander and mechanical maintenance management NCO, deconflicts company and battalion missions. 4. Completes administrative actions to improve workflow while senior mechanic or shop foreman ensure proper execution of diagnosing, ordering, servicing, and repairing the unit's equipment. 5. Manages maintenance process and execution with assigned personnel for assigned equipment by ensuring A. NCOs are assigned proper GCSS Army roles. B. Work orders for all jobs are executed, printed, updated, logged, and filed. C. Scheduled maintenance tasks are conducted on time. D. Unscheduled maintenance tasks are scheduled and completed. E. AOAP, SUM, MWO, MMIS, and TMDE are completed within tolerance. F. Tool program procedures are followed. G. Shop safety and fire regulations, policies, and holds subordinate leaders accountable for doing the same. H. Parts are received and issued to jobs. I. Reparable and recoverable items are turned in within standard times. J. Petroleum, oil, and lubricants, POL, are inventoried and on hand. K. Shop stock and bench stocks stored and maintained in accordance with DA PAM 710-2-1. L. Material requisitions in ME5 Alpha are within budget, correct acquisition codes, AAC, recoverability codes, and proper GCSS Army release strategy codes. 6. Reviews reports within tolerance and workload. 7. Works with ERPS clerk for data cleansing within GCSS Army. 8. Enforces compliance with the unit's environmental compliance and hazardous communications program. 9. Reviews and maintains accurate equipment status report, Z_EQ-UST, with current equipment remarks to show estimated completion date, ECD. 10. Prepares unit for CMDP inspections. 11. Establish and maintain a company maintenance SOP to address unit-specific procedures not outlined in this SOP. S. Senior Mechanic. 1. Develop subordinates and core competencies of PMCS, fault recording and correction, dispatching in QA/QC. 2. Enforces compliance with the unit's environmental compliance and hazardous communications program. 3. Responsible for ensuring maintenance tasks are completed in accordance with the appropriate technical manual. 4. Ensures soldiers assigned to their team are trained on the proper use of all equipment, tools, bench stock use and work order processes. 5. Assigns daily tasks to scheduled service mechanics. Responsible for assigning and accounting mechanics man-hours. 6. Maintains records of services performed until work order is closed and returned to the maintenance control section. 7. Conducts daily safety and work completion expectation briefs prior to any personnel engaging in maintenance activities. 8. Ensures cleanliness, standardization, and security of assigned areas. 9. Coordinates with the section sergeant for repair of motor pool facilities, monitors status of all open DPW work orders. 10. Enforces all safety and fire regulations, policies, and holds subordinate leaders accountable for doing the same. 11. Performs quality assurance by inspecting all work by operator and crew and organizational mechanics prior to updating records in lists and closing out work orders. 12. Subhand receipt holder of tools, sets, kits and outfits, issues down to the user level. Ensures all special tools are on hand, serviceable and being used when making repairs. Immediately notifies motor sergeant. 13. Manages service schedule using ZMP RPT in GCSS Army. 14. Ensures scheduled service process is completed in accordance with Section 4-7 of this SOP. 15. Opens and closes notifications and work orders, assigning man-hours as required. T. Equipment Records and Parts Specialist, ERPS, 92 Alpha. 1. Develops proficiency in core competencies of PMCS, fault recording and correction, dispatching in QA/QC. 2. Primary GCSS Army operator for assigned role, org. 3. Performs duties as the dispatch clerk. 4. Verifies qualifications and licenses of personnel requesting dispatch worksheets. 5. Verifies proper entries on dispatch such as operator, authorization based on dispatch request, maintenance QA/QC is within 24 hours, etc. Ensures required forms are present in equipment logbook, see dispatch procedures. 6. Verifies license against military identification card in dispatch departure or return time only after verification of license issue dispatch. 7. Closes dispatches prior to 1700 on the expected date of return. Ensures after operations PMCS is annotated on the DA Form 5988-E that was issued with the logbook, mileage and/or hours and fuel usage are annotated on the dispatch. 8. Ensures all returned dispatch equipment logbooks have required forms, mileage and/or fuel usage of equipment is accurate, updated in GCSS Army and returned equipment record folder to ARM's file location. 9. Ensures assigned military vehicle is dispatched and on standby weekly. 10. Opens and closes notifications and work orders, assigning man-hours as required. 11. Performs routine reports and transactions outlined in Section 4-3. 12. Conducts prescribed inventory of stock on hand, bench stock and shop stock. 13. Maintains, secures, issues and stores stock on hand and ensures that quantities and locations match records listed in GCSS Army. 14. Reorders replenishment parts as they are issued, unless no longer authorized. 15. Ensures SSL is stored in a secure area to prevent pilferage and damage. 16. Ensures excess stock is turned into SSA within 10 days of being identified as excess in accordance with appropriate regulations and guidance. 17. Monitors goods available for pickup using the T-code VL06I, inbound delivery monitor, in GCSS Army. 18. Receives and picks up parts daily. Sorts parts and notifies motor sergeant of new parts. Issues parts to work orders using T-code Z issue. Ensures all parts are picked, processed, and stored in the proper storage location within 1 working day. Reports deficiencies to the maintenance officer. 19. Conducts turn-in of serviceable and unserviceable Class 9 repair parts as required. 20. Notifies motor sergeant immediately when high priority, 02, parts arrive. 21. Prepares DA Form 5988-E for command maintenance. Updates weekly PMCS binders, if used, once the DA Form 5988-E are processed in GCSS Army. 22. Maintains, reviews, and updates equipment records as required by applicable references, SOP, and daily command directives. 23. Develops and understands the continuity of operations plan in the event of loss of GCSS Army. Must understand TAMS in accordance with DA PAM 750-8. 24. Retains current GCSS Army certification on file. Notifies motor sergeant when newly assigned soldiers complete G-Track training. 25. Conducts proper maintenance of the logistic enablers, computer, VSAT and any other equipment assigned. Notifies the motor sergeant when an enabler is inoperable. 26. Maintains the ARM's record filing system. Unit Mechanic and/or Equipment Repairer, 91 Series. 1. Develops proficiency in core competencies of PMCS, fault recording and correction, dispatching in QA/QC. 2. Follows motor pool safety guidelines, spill prevention and OSCOM, tool room procedures, publication procedures and parts issuing processes. 3. Performs field-level preventive maintenance, services, and unscheduled on-system repairs with assistance from the equipment operator and crew, according to applicable technical manuals. 4. Validates faults, provides maintenance support, and ensures operator-level preventive maintenance is performed by operator and crew to standard. 5. Maintains and accounts for tools and equipment issued to perform duties and turns them in accordingly. 6. Troubleshoots equipment deficiencies using equipment technical manuals and test equipment. 7. Updates all corrective actions on DA Form 5988-S in accordance with DA PAM 750-8 and forward appropriate documents to senior mechanic when complete. Inspectors, additional duty. 1. Perform initial inspection on equipment to determine existing deficiencies in necessary parts. 2. Perform and process inspection to identify areas for improving operational methods and to ensure that repairs are being performed according to approved procedures and established standard in accordance with the proper publication. 3. Perform classification inspections, as appropriate, to determine economic reparability and replacement intervals. 4. Spot check fluids for contamination before, during, and after scheduled maintenance. 5. Perform final inspection on equipment leaving the shop to ensure quality repair. 6. Reject item and return them to the maintenance section if the repairs are not performed satisfactorily. 7. Perform ECOD, estimated cost of damage, on equipment that has been damaged by other than fair wear and tear. 8. Enforce QA/QC standards outlined in Section 6-7 of this SOP. The following personnel are assigned to subordinate units. W. Platoon Leader or Section OIC. 1. Responsible for the availability and serviceability of all equipment assigned to the platoon to include all associated COEI, BII and AAL. 2. Reports to the commander the status of assigned equipment and advises the commander of platoon or section requirements in the maintenance program. Recommends program changes to the commander to facilitate mission requirements. 3. Coordinates platoon or section maintenance requirements with the motor sergeant to ensure execution of the maintenance program at the platoon level. 4. Manages the platoon or section operator level maintenance training program and ensures platoon compliance with the maintenance SOP. 5. Ensures the availability of personnel assigned to the platoon or section when required services are due on a platoon-owned piece of equipment. 6. Communicates with the motor sergeant to receive updates on all equipment at least weekly either in person or through their company executive officer. X. Platoon sergeant or section NCOIC. 1. Directly responsible for the operator and crew level maintenance program on all equipment and or vehicles assigned to his or her platoon. 2. Assists the platoon leader in planning and executing maintenance operations. 3. Knows the status of all assigned equipment at all times and informs the platoon leader and maintenance officer, Company XO, on the state of readiness for all equipment assigned to the platoon or section. 4. Verifies all faults noted by their operators using first-line supervisors. 5. Ensures vehicle faults which cannot be corrected by their operators are reported to the motor sergeant. Notifies maintenance officer or motor sergeant immediately when equipment is found to be non-mission capable. 6. Trains platoon first-line leaders how to supervise operator maintenance on assigned section vehicles and equipment. 7. Serves as the primary trainer for their soldiers on operator and crew driver and maintenance-related matters, PMCS, forms, etc. 8. Actively supervises and directs operators' maintenance and scheduled services. Ensures that all soldiers attend command maintenance unless excused by the company commander. Will ensure that all soldiers are exempted from duties that conflict with their ability to be present during scheduled services. 9. Coordinates with motor sergeant to ensure all scheduled requirements are completed on time, for example, load test, annual service, etc. 10. Ensures soldiers performing PMCS correctly annotate faults on the equipment maintenance and inspection worksheet, DA Form 5988-E, in accordance with this SOP and DA PAM 750-8 prior to submitting to the maintenance section. 11. Ensures all equipment is inspection ready when parked on the vehicle line. Ensures the vehicle line is clean and all vehicles are dressed. Checks to ensure all vehicles have drip pans and are properly chalked. Ensures all antennas are left up while parked on equipment line. 12. Maintains 100% accountability and serviceability of all assigned BII and conducts required inventories. Ensures all assigned BII and tools are present, clean, and serviceable when vehicle is dispatched. Y. Squad Leader, Unit Level. 1. Develop subordinates and core competencies of PMCS, fault recording and correction, dispatching in QA/QC. 2. Key individual in making the unit PMCS and maintenance program work, ensures crews are trained to operate equipment and perform PMCS properly. 3. Assists the platoon sergeant in all matters related to maintenance, training, welfare, and control of personnel assigned to his section. 4. Ensures that their assigned personnel comply with the maintenance SOP and is responsible for ensuring that vehicles and equipment are scheduled for maintenance when necessary and that equipment is in the highest state of readiness. 5. Critical player in the maintenance quality control loop. Inspects the DA Form 5988-E or DA Form 2404 of the operator for proper annotation in accordance with technical manuals, SOP and DA PAM 750-8. Ensures maintenance performed at the operator level is completed to standard and provides on-the-spot correction and refresher training as necessary. Ensures operators have all assigned BII prior to dispatch. 6. Supervises team leaders and vehicle operators, enforces maintenance standards. 7. Enforces cleanliness standards on equipment line, cleans spills and trash in equipment parked dress in designated parking spots. Z. Operator and crew. 1. Develops proficiency in core competencies of PMCS, fault recording and correction, dispatching in QA/QC. 2. Performs maintenance services, inspections, lubrications, and repairs within the scope of operator and applicable technical manuals on assigned equipment. Performs before, during, and after checks on assigned equipment, and keeps supervisors informed of the status of assigned equipment. 3. Safely operates assigned equipment within design limitations. Performs self-recovery operations. Assists organizational recovery operation as required. 4. Troubleshoots and repairs maintenance faults in accordance with Operator-10 technical manuals. Detects equipment faults, report to the section chief or first-line supervisor. 5. Assists mechanics in repairs during scheduled and unscheduled maintenance. 6. Accounts for assigned tools and BII and reports shortages to the platoon sergeant as they are detected. Ensures assigned equipment, BII, and tools are clean and secure. 7. Understands safe operation and care of assigned equipment and conducts proper PMCS during command maintenance and equipment operations. Records faults to standard in accordance with this SOP and DAPAM 750-8, or any corrective actions requiring parts replacement on 5988-E or DA Form 2404. 8. Understands and follows all dispatch procedures. 9. Maintains an up-to-date vehicle and equipment load plan for their vehicle and any assigned trailers or ancillary equipment. 10. Maintains cleanliness of designated equipment parking area. 11. Conducts police call and cleanup of the section's area of the motor pool.